Well, hello there. Well, hello. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Crypto with Kung Fu. Hey, pew, 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 pew. What's up? How's it going? Cheers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome back to Crypto News Live with Kung Fu, where we're chopping through the FUD, staying ahead of the FOMO. What's happening with you? What's happening with the crew? The OGs in the place to be. What is up? What's up? Let's say hi to the room. Who got first? Who was first? Who did it? Something clever! Woo! Something clever. Tell me what's up, bro. How are you today? Tell me someone you want to send XRP to. Corey Ziegelman! You never told me yesterday who you wanted to send XRP to. Let's pick someone and send out those XRPers. Let's say hey to the groom. Let's say hey to the crew. Nicholas, hello. Something clever first. Nicholas second. Corey Ziegelman third. What is up? XRP grind. Hello. Diane Palmer. Kaya Sinagi, hello. Momentum, Seth, Roger K, Junkies, Co-Fam, what is up? XRP Junkie, what is up? Something clever, what's up? Says, what's up, my dude? Hope you're having a good day. Did you happen to see who live streamed last night with a meme XRP giveaway? Meme review! That's right. Some of us have good ideas. The rest of us have to steal good ideas from others. That's okay. That's the way it goes. Greetings, Bricks. Hello. What is up? God Hates Globalist. Morning. Bill Gould. Good morning. Vinyay. Good morning. Tandy. What's up, Satande? Great. Pate. Prep Pro Tuck. How are you? What's up, Prep Pro Tuck? What's happening? Bob. Thank you, Bob, you made it. I was wondering. There you are. Bob, thank you. Nigel, thank you again for the support. I got your PayPal payment, your support, your donation. It means a lot. Thank you, Nigel. Bill Gould again. James, hello. I think we all owe you a beer when XRP moons for all the valuable information. Oh, I don't drink. But I appreciate the thoughts. I appreciate the idea. I appreciate the offer. Maybe one day I'll have one beer with y'all. One day, one beer. Maybe. Not really my style. I appreciate it though. It means a lot. What's up? Hello, Clara B. Made it. What's up, XRP grind? Pew pew. What's up? Hello, Shay. Hello, Tebow. Hello, Havis. What's up, man? The whole crew. What is up, guys? Straight to popping off. You guys are killing it today. Crypto Catherine. Hey, good morning. Diane Palmer. I saw a lot of our memes in that video yesterday. That's cool. People who know. People who know. You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. That's how it goes. That's the internet. Welcome to Repost. The internet. Send the XRP to Chellfire. Okay. Chellfire, what's your Twitter? I saw a lot of memes yesterday in that video. I bet. I was kind of hoping you guys would just go pull a bunch of memes and flood the meme contest with the Kung Fu Nerd memes. Because that sounds good. That seemed like a smart plan. What up, Ricardo? How are you? Cambo, what's going on? Dennis, what's up from LA? Hey yo. Well, hey XRP peeps, says Elvia. What's up, Fel? How are we doing? Steven, how are we doing? So good to see every single one of you guys. Welcome. How are we feeling today? Welcome to the Thursday stream. Popping off. Are you guys ready? Welcome to Repost. Haha. You like that one, huh? Something? You like that one. Me too. Bill Gould says, I'm thinking about putting away some crypto instead of doing life insurance. Any ideas of how to do this? Yes, I would say escrow to someone else. Escrow to another party. You can lock up some XRP in escrow, and you can have them released to someone else, or you can have someone as a multi-signature transaction, possibly in an escrow, releasing them to someone else. It's a good question. Good question. I'm sure that honestly, crypto custodial services will start thinking of that. Honestly, I think custodial services will take care of that. No big deal though. No big deal. Yeah, I honestly just kind of like sat back and like avoided social media entirely last night. I just hung out with my, myself and Irene, me, myself, Irene, and my better half, and I thought about, you know what, I don't even need to worry about this. I don't even need to worry about this at all. This will sort itself out. This will sort itself out is what I thought. I was like, this will sort itself out. That's kind of weird that he would do that to CK too. I don't know what his deal is, but don't mind, I don't mind. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Oh! That's right. That's right. It makes sense. It makes sense if you think about it. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. That's great. That's great. Let's just move forward with that. That's great. So how are we feeling today? What's happening? How are we looking in the market? What's happening with the peeps? What is up? What's up? What's up? 93 people in the room. Let's smash that like button. Let's smash that like button. Smashy, smashy. A smashy, smashy. Yeah, that was kind of rough. That was kind of rough. Something clever, you're right. Diane, you're right. You know, things will, that's just how it goes, though. That's how it goes. When you're in the, I made a tweet this morning talking about social media. I read a study one time. Social media is the most detrimental to your mental well-being because it's literally just a bunch of illusions of grandeur, a bunch of manifestations of narcissistic ego. And that's okay. There's definitely, I believe in the sword paradox. I believe the sword has two sides. I believe the sword has two sides. You can cut through a lot of misinformation. You can use the internet very usefully. It's a very powerful tool. It's also a very distracting tool. It's also much a distraction. So it's hard. It's hard to pull yourself away from the egocentric focus of social media and decide how we're going to use this tool to benefit myself and the community. Shay, I feel you, bro. Shay says, I work my arse off, and I've only been able to put together 1,500 XRP. Need more 25-cent time. That's true. Everybody needs more 25-cent time, I think. Anybody in this space sitting at 33 cents should pretty much be appreciative that we're at 33 cents, but also excited if we see below 30. I agree. 1,500 is not bad, dude. 1,500. There's people that don't have any. There's people that don't have any. And I know it's easy. That's another thing about social media is it's easy for us to compare ourselves to other people, and that's not the deal. That's not the focus. The focus is to compare yourself to yourself from yesterday. And I know it gets really hard when we're all competing for like, oh, I made this post and it got this many likes and this many views and this many retweets and this, and we then start to turn and focus our attention on the illusion instead of the reality. The illusion of the likes, the illusion of the tweets, the illusion of the retweets, the illusion of the views. That is the illusion. That's not real. Like you can buy views, you can buy likes, you can buy all these things. They're not real. That doesn't mean anything. Focus on what's real. Focus on what's real for you. Focus on what's real for you. So 1,500 is nothing to laugh at. 1,500 is nothing to scoff at. I think that's really strong, man. And I think that's really good. You should congratulate yourself for taking the time and effort to turn your hard work into this potential, because no one said for sure this is happening. No one said this is for sure. So it's still very much a risk, a very volatile risk. It's one you have to take responsibility for. I see a lot of people these days getting up in arms about the price that we're headed towards, calling out for guaranteed 589 at the end of the year, calling out guaranteed huge number at the end of the year. You might want to retract some of that expectations. I know I've played the balance. I know I've played both sides. I know I'm trying to find that balance of like suggesting this is really exciting and we're going places, but don't hold on to these actual prices because no one knows. There's no utility in the market yet. People are still wondering where we're headed. A lot of partnerships being announced every day, et cetera, et cetera. So don't let the illusion of social media dupe you out of your focus. That's the real game right there. The real game. Someone sent me a message today and was like, "Why do you do this?" It's kind of funny because crypto's still in a very risky space, right? If you had a public profile that was not focused on crypto like I did, to transition it to focus on crypto, it's pretty risky. It's a very risky move. If anybody thinks crypto is going to completely fall through, that's pretty rough, right? It's pretty rough to position a public image towards crypto. I mean, a year ago, 2 years ago, you probably wouldn't have a public image in crypto. You wouldn't put your face on the internet and say like, yo, crypto, blah, 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 pew, pew. It's a different time. Things are happening. Things are changing. We're in a different paradigm now, or a paradigm change is happening. And so I think that's important to remember. I know a lot of people in social media are just kind of realizing like, whoa, I could write about XRP, or I could tweet about XRP, and I can make videos about XRP and people watch it, and now I'm getting popular and people like me. And at the end of the day, that's not going to matter. That doesn't affect anything at all. If you got 1,500 XRP from your hard work and time, that's awesome. Congratulations. Don't let the nonsense distract you from what's really happening in the world in reality. I think it's important. So, thinking about that, thinking about not comparing yourself, thinking about all the things that are happening in the market, thinking about where we're headed, it's really interesting to look at. How does XRP move from here? Where is it going? What are we going to see? I just let you guys like go way ahead of me on comments. You guys just like blew past me on comments. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. We'll have to catch up with you guys. So here we are looking at the crypto market. It's 11 o'clock. Let's do this thing. What are we doing? Let's smash the like button. Let's get our FUD on, our FUD blockers. We're blue blocking. We blue blocking with the best of them, yeah? So, 1,500 XRP, really strong, dude. I'm just saying, great job. That's a good amount. We're comparing ourselves to ourselves. We're not comparing ourselves to other people. At the end of the day, this is just, at the end of the day, this is for you. This is why I'm making videos. Someone emailed me, they're like, why are you making videos, dude? Like, they were like, literally, why are you making videos about XRP all the time? And I thought about it, and I was like, why do I make XRP videos all the time? And it's really interesting. I made a tweet this morning talking about, or maybe last night I made a tweet thinking like, what is bringing people into this space? Like, what makes this so exciting? I think it's really the narrative behind it. I think it's the narrative for people to have a potential to change their own life and to better the world around them at the same time. So I think that's potential. I think that's guaranteed excitement right there. Guaranteed excitement. So what are we thinking about with the market? The entire market had a good run yesterday. I watched it kind of run up and then bounce around 7K, and then this morning or late last night it dropped below 7K. It came back up a little bit and then dropped again this morning. Now we're down to about 6,900. XRP fell below 35 cents. I was watching some of the depth charts and I was looking at the market. Where were we going? And I even made a tweet about that. I said something like, I was looking at the Bollinger Bands inside of the market, and I said, can we stay above this middle Bollinger Band? You can see that we've had about a 2-week bear market, and then we pulled into a bull market, and we're still there. We're still there for a second. We're still above that middle Bollinger Band. I was looking at the prices. I was looking at the prices for XRP. XRP was bouncing around. XRP actually is having a good run right now, or a good little pop, and I was watching that happen. This was what I was just referring to, the social media thing. It's such a funny combination. I put this up this morning saying, give yourself permission to prioritize what's important in your life right now. Social media has proven the most likely to damage your mental well-being, and I have this image that came up yesterday. Was the first time that the Google search interest for how to delete your Instagram outranked the Google search interest for how to delete your Facebook yesterday or 2 days ago for the first time ever. That's pretty crazy, right? How to delete your Twitter is pretty far down there. How to delete your Twitter is not as high. Not as high. I watched a couple videos. I didn't watch. I read a couple articles about the psychological rewards of gaming. This is so off topic, you think, but it's not. Pay attention, okay? The psychological rewards of gaming. I read a Harvard study about this, and it's really interesting. Like, what brings people back to games? There's a few things that are they're basically integral psychological rewards that we seek out every day. We seek out these rewards every day, and you can find them in video games. And understanding these psychological rewards kind of helps you understand some of the other things that we're interested in. So one of the big ones is autonomy. Autonomy is one of the psychological rewards we seek every day. The ability to get better at something, the ability to be free. The ability to be free to do what you want, to pick and choose. Inside of a game, you can pick and choose what you want. You're the boss, right? Autonomy, a big one. Mastery. Mastery is a big one. Whenever you can get better at something, you can actually experience and review and notice your improvement. That's a psychological reward we seek. We want to get better at the things we're doing around us. One of the biggest ones that shocked the Harvard research group the most was the interconnectedness. It was the interconnectedness, the third one. It's not that finger on purpose, but Fortnite, anyone? Fortnite, guys? Looks Fortnite. So, thinking about the interconnectedness, you have autonomy, mastery, interconnectedness. But what is interconnectedness? Interconnectedness is the community. So you get a psychological reward from your community, from being part of a community. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, it means that something like this too. There's a psychological reward to being part of your community and social media. It's something you seek. It's something you're seeking out. Now, long story short, these are rewards you're seeking, and social media has specifically designed their algorithm to trap you, to trap your attention, to trap your focus, to trap your time. Get off social media. Get off social media. I know I post a lot. I know I'm on social media a lot. I know you guys are on social media a lot. I understand. There's a balance. There's a respect. There's a respect to be found. A balance to be had. It's a double-edged sword. Okay, it's a double-edged sword. Obviously, Did I freeze? Are we frozen? Are we back? Are we back? Oh, I think we lost you guys. I think we're back. Maybe, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. The bigger you stand, the bigger shadow you cast. The bigger you stand, the bigger shadow you cast. That's how it goes. So, what's happening? What's happening today in the news? Let's look at the crypto news today. Where are we at? I just saw Andreas Antonopoulos talking about central digital currencies are dangerous, especially when combined with eradication of cash. Eradication of cash. That's rough, right? All digital currencies are dangerous, especially when combined with the eradication of cash. Andreas Antonopoulos, why are you so smart? Why are you so smart, Andreas Antonopoulos? Antonopoulos. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the news. Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance announced integration of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin trading. Yahoo Finance integrated trading with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin on its platform. While statistics are available on the platform for other digital currencies like Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum Classic, they currently do not have any buy and sell options. The development has led some in the crypto community to say that there is an important step forward for crypto adoption. Crypto enthusiast and founder Morgan Creek Digital tweeted, "You can now buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin on Yahoo Finance. The virus is spreading." I retweeted that yesterday and said, "Got XRP though?" with a question mark. And whoever this guy is, Pomp, liked it. That's about it. That was about it. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's happening. Yahoo Finance integrates Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin trading. Not surprising. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, pretty big players. Andreessen Horowitz, Polychain Capital lead blockchain startup, $105 million funding round. $105 million funding round. Swiss and US-based blockchain cloud computing startup D Infinity has closed a new funding round worth over $100 million from repeat backers. It aims to build what it describes as an internet computer. An internet computer. Okay. Okay. Why not? Why not? Do it. Do it then. Payment platform BitPay. Pew, 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 pew. BitPay adds Bitcoin Cash settlement services. I kind of thought this was like going to happen a long time ago. It took them a minute, but congratulations, thank you. On Wednesday, yesterday, August 29th, the Atlanta-based firm BitPay announced that its merchants can now receive settlement in Bitcoin Cash. Not only can BitPay merchants accept Bitcoin Cash, keeping all the Bitcoin Cash, they can also split their funds into a fraction of fiat. Okay, wait, I get it now. So I think the merchants can actually pay or can accept Bitcoin Cash. That's very cool. Very cool. The cryptocurrency payment processor BitPay has made a lot of changes since its inception in 2011. In 2000, just recently, the firm added Bitcoin Cash support for merchant invoices. The company's debit card loads. On the merchant side, BitPay has always allowed clients to settle in BTC, and now the firm's added support so merchants can settle in BCH. If you guys don't know, BitPay is pretty cool. Very cool, actually. BitPay is very cool. And BitPay wants to make it easier to accept blockchain payments since Bitcoin Core has severe issues of scaling and has led to network fees rising above $50 per transaction. This past December, a bunch of merchants and businesses who accept Bitcoin in the past have changed over to Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash network fees have remained extremely affordable per transaction. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they'll ever add XRP. That's a good question, Crypto Bird Dog. I would love if they did, obviously. Obviously, that would be something I would be excited about. Also in the news today, considering the Bitcoin Cash SV Alpha release, we have InChain publishes their Bitcoin SV Alpha. So over the course of the last few weeks, Bitcoin Cash proponents were waiting for the firm InCash to publish this Bitcoin SV codebase. It came out yesterday. The company published its alpha release in order to show the code to miners and pool operators. Moreover, a mining pool called SV Pool was also announced, which will allow miners to point their hash rate as SV client. So yeah, I'm not sure who's going to support this. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Initially, InChain proposed this open source code base on the first week of September, but instead the company released this alpha release yesterday. They still intend to publish a more polished version during the first week of September. There's not much of a reference in the code towards the 128 megabyte block size increase, which has caused some arguing among the community, but there's been a functioning test addition implemented to the code 7 days ago. So, SV Pool launches pre-registration. They're a brand new public pool in line with the original Nakamoto Vision and Bitcoin SV agreement. I'm not sure about that. I'm waiting to see what happens with this. I'm waiting to find out more. This is pretty big. Binance, OKEx, Huobi, and Upbit are among the investors in a new stablecoin called Terra. Yet another stablecoin is joining the arguably already crowded ecosystem. Terra, a new fiat-pegged crypto, is called, counts for the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world among its investors. I don't know if you guys checked out that video I did yesterday. Tether, USD, 500 million, zero effect. Thinking about Tether, thinking about stablecoins, thinking about what's happening with that, I'm not surprised that they're looking at trying to fund their own stablecoin or another stablecoin. That's pretty interesting, honestly. If you guys watched that Tether video yesterday, I don't really know what's happening, where we're headed, but mentioned in this article. And if you guys need to learn more, we have the video we posted yesterday called Tether USD 500 million, zero effect on the channel. This is talking about the fears about the dependability of Tether have led to a torrent of new stablecoins recently, such as that Strong USD and Terra that they're working on right now. Terra that they're working on right now. Okay, VMware claims. We can skip some of this stuff for a second. One of the bigger things before we just dive into full-on XRP-ness, Nasdaq ready to list and trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos by 2019. Nasdaq too has joined the race of crypto race. That's what it says right there in the article. Race for crypto rice. While the world is waiting for ICE's new venture-backed rollout to be the first federally regulated exchange, SEC has rejected so many Bitcoin ETFs in almost 2 years, and each and every rejection had one point in common, all of them, that there's no federally operated exchange. So what are we looking at? The Nasdaq ICE-backed ecosystem, the global digital asset exchange regulation, all this stuff moving forward. It's hard to say. It's not a guarantee. It's hard to say it's not a guarantee when so many platforms are building out ecosystems around it. Honestly, I'm just kind of waiting for ICE or Backed or the NYSE to announce XRP is their base. XRP is the base. That's all I'm waiting on. That's all I'm waiting on. Jed McCaleb, we know that guy. I've heard of that guy before. Jed McCaleb, XRP liquidation opens doors for massive institutional investment in RippleNet and XRP. Well, tell me more. So I don't know if you guys are paying attention. I don't know if you guys are on Twitter or not, but there was a huge amount of XRP moved yesterday, like some 17 billion or something? It was a lot. It was a lot of XRP moved yesterday. 17 billion XRP moved or something like that. Some huge amount. Let me find it. So this is what everyone's been talking about as of late. I think 2 days ago, we had a huge amount of money reportedly moved on the ledger. People have all the APIs set up, so it's like automatically sending this information to Twitter. People are pretty on top of this. So thinking about this $6.8 billion transaction that people are excited about, what's happening with that? What is happening with that? What is happening with that? So, how much money did they just save? How much money is that? Does anybody know? 6.8 billion XRP. Are you guys still frozen? Are you guys still frozen over there? Hey, are you frozen? Are you guys frozen? So, 6.8 billion. 6.8 billion XRP sent in a matter of seconds. It costs less than $1. Costs less than it was $1, basically. It's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Hey. What's up? Are you guys back? Hello. Are we back? Yo. So, 6.8 billion XRP moved. How much money is that? How much money did that cost? How much money did they save? Those are the kind of things that you gotta take notice. Take notice of what's happening. Take notice of what's happening with this. You know, there's nothing else that gives you that kind of potential. Nothing else that gives you that kind of potential. Nothing else that gives you that kind of potential. I just saw this too. I retweeted this. Do you guys see this? I'm sure you guys already heard about this. CZ Binance made this tweet and then deleted it. I guess it wasn't ready yet. It wasn't ready yet. Not quite. Not quite, CZ. He said, I have a feeling this bull run will be a pretty significant one. Oops. Didn't mean to post that yet. Oops. Didn't mean to post that yet. I made this tweet yesterday thinking about the streaming payments, thinking about how much money people make a second. Thinking about how much money people make a second. Thinking about streaming payments. Thinking about moving towards this streaming payment adoption, how much you make, how much you make streaming basically. It's a new concept, right? I know we all think about like how much you make per hour, maybe, and then if you think about it, well, like maybe how much you make per hour. If you add in all the time you have to rest and eat and get back to work, if you use the equation of all the hours you're waking, I use that and considered that equation basically for 100K a year, dividing by all the hours in the year, all the minutes in the year. 100K a year is 19 cents a minute. 100K a year is 19 cents a minute, and 0.03 cents a second. That's basically every minute of the day of the year. Okay, not just the minutes you're working is what I meant. So thinking about this, the future of payments, the future of streaming payments, I can imagine a time in the future where you're literally aware of how much you're making per minute or how much you're making per second. You're like, I make 0.001215 a second and I spend 0.00085. We know like you're spending in seconds as well. You're spending in streaming payments as well. So that's something I thought was interesting to think about. I'm kind of moving towards making these bigger idea videos where we're looking at like the future smart cities, streaming payments in the future smart cities, what these future ecosystems will look like. I wanted to do more videos like that moving forward, more videos thinking about what the ideas or the concepts, basically keeping all this stuff together. So streaming payments, how can we start calculating that? It's interesting to think about. That information. And then I also saw this morning, Andreas Antonopoulos talking about this article that was released on CoinDesk. We have the article up right here. It's India state currency. India eyes state digital currency to cut 90 million banknote bill, and talking about them implementing this CBDC, central bank digital currency, and what that means for their entire regulation, for their regulatory body, for their government, etc., etc. And when I look at this tweet that he put up, he said, this is incredibly dangerous. Centralized digital cash backed by centralized identity in a country that has demonstrated dangerous authoritarianism when it comes to currency. 1.3 billion people under totalitarian financial control equals democracy dies. So I really like Andreas Antonopoulos. I like paying attention to him. I'm very much about his knowledge. So looking at him. Yo, what's up? How's it going? CK, how are you today? Welcome, CK. What's up? What is up? He replied to C3 Nick. Okay. Very cool. Who's that? Yo. What's up? Yo, CK. Retweet. What?
$589. I'm starting a taco stand in Belize that accepts XRP as payment. Will you please come have tacos? #cost in 2020. #we accept Daga too.
Pew pew woo. Man, Jack Malone, my boy. Jack Malone, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That means a lot. That means a lot. I appreciate your support. Will I come get tacos? Of course, I will come get tacos. I love tacos. This guy, taco lover. I'm always on the search for the best taco, the world's best taco. That is my life journey, searching for that taco. Yeah, tell me more, dude. You accept XRP? All right, let's get some tacos then. Let's get some tacos. American Records, woo! American Records Inc. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining. On JP Morgan website, real-time payment system. Okay. JP Morgan website, real-time payment system. Let's filter out anything that's not brand new. Where is it? Tell me more. Where is this article? Are you talking about this article right here? JP Morgan's balancing act between blockchain and crypto. Is that what you're thinking about? Is this what you're thinking about, good sir? Yo, yo. What up, what up? How's it going? That is Jed. That is Jed McCaleb. That is Jed McCaleb. Bill King. Bill King, what's up? How are you? Spread the standard, what's up? It could be Taco Tuesday every day. I agree. Hey, where'd you go? Where'd you go? American Recording, is this what you're talking about? Dum 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 dum. So, Andreas Antonopoulos saying this looks really dangerous. I recommended everyone follow him because he's just that smart. He's just that smart, guys. It's worth it, okay? Did you guys see this as well? I don't know if you guys care about this or not, but apparently this guy's showing up on Twitter and telling people he's the bearable guy. Bearable guy 321, I guess. People got upset yesterday because they said he's a fake. He's a fake. He's a fake bearable guy.
Can you RT King Blue tweet for St. Jude's? I tagged you on Twitter.
Yo, what is up? What is up? CK says, KFN, can you retweet King Blue tweet for St. Jude's? I tagged you in Twitter. Sure. Sounds easy enough. I can do that. I know how to retweet. I know how to retweet. So this guy apparently made a new Twitter, bearable guy 123 _ and I guess people don't like that. People are saying not cool. He's a fake. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. That's not something I know about. That is not something I know about. Okay, this I wanted to look at for a brief moment, how the financial crisis made BlackRock a $6.3 trillion giant. This is interesting to look at. It's interesting to consider what made them a giant and then where we are right now. They became one of the world's largest money managers in the last market collapse or the last mass market correction. And I would say right now, is possibly another opportunity for them or someone like them to get into a good position moving forward. Will they maintain themselves as the largest money manager moving forward? How would they do that? I would say very easily by acquiring XRP. Very easily by acquiring XRP. Okay, American Recording Inc. I found this looking at your information, looking at what you basically just said and shared to me. This is what's come up. It's a little older article. Is there something new about this? It's on JP Morgan's website. Okay, let's just go to JP Morgan's website. You can't paste a link unless you're a moderator. You are now a moderator. You can paste links. I will drink some coffee and wait. This apparently posted link. Chop that like button, everybody. Chop the like button. Thank you so much. It means a lot. 108 people. 108, that's a good number. 108, my new favo number. What was that? Hey, thanks for the subscription. Thanks for joining. How's it going? Yeah, American Record Inc., you can't post a link unless you're a mod, so I just made you a mod. How about that? American Record Inc., I made you a mod. You can now post links. Please show me that link. Clara B., don't make me take away your mod privileges. Clara B., don't make me take them away. El Rayo Taqueria. Scarborough, Maine. All right. Oh, hey, there we go. Farshad, thank you. Guys, I'm trying to click on this link. Stop commenting. Okay. There we go. I was trying to click on this link, and you guys are commenting too much. Okay, wait. Go. Now you can comment again. Thank you. Good morning, Farshad. Thank you so much. All right. Link provided by my man, American Record Inc. Drop in this link. The real value of real-time payments. End-to-end simplification solves long-standing workarounds. The first new U.S. payment system in 40 years is coming, and it aims to dramatically simplify the process from transaction initiation through reconciliation. Pivotal to this is the real-time payment. I'm sorry. Let me try again. Pivotal to this is the way real-time payments combines intermediate fund availability, settlement, finality, instant confirmation, and integrated information flows, all in a payment made in seconds. Bringing together speed and data and communication solves for long-standing challenges. The limited scope of payment efficiency. Ooh, look at this. At the very end, a ripple effect of benefits. Oh, yeah, you just put that right as I said it. Ripple effect of benefits. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Speed, transparency, integrated information, and process simplification have a ripple effect of benefits. Financial control, cash positioning, and liquidity management. Liquidity management. I wonder where they're going to get that liquidity management from. It's a good question. It's a great question, in fact. I think this is one of those things that, like we were talking about yesterday, we watched like 10 minutes of a TED Talk talking about dishonesty, and this is not, obviously, they're not being dishonest. They're trying to kind of hint. They're trying to hint at what's happening, but maybe they can't blatantly say it yet. Thinking about XRP as integral to this convergence software, all this stuff coming together. You know, like thinking about Codius. No one's really talking about Codius anymore. Thinking about Coil going live. Coil is just kind of chilling. Just got dropped. People are still figuring it out. We have Codius. We got Coil. We got the ILP. We got XRP. And now we have Convergence. The Convergence software suite. It's basically like it's like an Adobe suite for banks. Believe you me, when Adobe came out, people could argue about how good it was for forever. It doesn't matter. How many years did it take for everyone to use it? How many years did it take for almost everyone to use it? Because in reality, information is power. Education is power. So understanding the information, understanding these ecosystems and where they're headed, that's why I go live every day to sort through the headlines of nonsense. It's everywhere. People are all jockeying for positions. People are all playing Game of Thrones. People are trying to play like I'm a famous YouTuber now. None of that's real. What's real is these systems being built and the opportunity that it provides not only to the businesses that are in it and to the SMEs that launch on it, but also to the individuals that understand and support these systems. I cannot say enough about Wheats. I love Wheats so much. I love it. I got an idea. That actually just gave me a great idea. Have you guys, I can't tell you. I can't even tell you a hint. Such a good idea I just had. Wheats though, such a great guy. Looking at people like him developing on these ecosystems, how long before like consumer-facing applications start to fall into the hands of like hyper-casual entertainment or hyper-casual social exchanges? Now, this is again so far out because we still see banks looking at this conversation, banks looking at this software, thinking about convergence, thinking about this change happening in real time. It's crazy. Honestly. And I saw this earlier. Thank you so much, American Recording Inc., for dropping this. That means a lot. I saw this earlier too. Where is it? I saw this earlier too, posted by Neville Level. I think it's gotten some good movement today. Some good movement as far as just like how popular this tweet's been today. But also thinking about just what it says here, I was like, wait, where did you get that information? And this is actually on the Ripple site now. He posted the link right here. It's actually on Ripple's site. This right here is on Ripple's site talking about Ripple. It's on Ripple's site talking about XRP for exchanges. It looks like they updated this recently. And look at what it says here. Scalable global throughput capacity of over 50,000 transactions. That's crazy. I guess that they're already touting Cobalt. Skill. Looking at the decentralized over 25 global validators that operated by institutions like MIT, Microsoft, Amazon Work Services, and more. And I actually have this saved over here. We can go look at it. So thanks, Neville Level. That was awesome to see that this morning. And I have this saved, our mini validator list, ready to go, dropping in. Look at this bad boy. It looks like they maybe updated the list. Wow. all active validators, it's at 7% dominance, and then default UNL at 48% still. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So thinking about this abstract, no. Thank you, American Records. Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thinking about this abstract conversation people are still having. This is why I go live every day and tell you guys about this stuff, because I really like the potential of XRP, and I really get tired of people spreading misinformation. We all have our own opinion. I get it. But we are entitled to our own opinion. What I don't appreciate is people who spread misinformation. So looking at that video yesterday talking about dishonesty, people are putting the probability into the camp that, you know what, I'll just be a little bit dishonest and it'll help me out. I'll benefit in the long run. Why not? No one will know. Guess what? That's not new. Everybody knows you're a liar. Everybody knows you're lying and you're trying to manipulate the situation to benefit yourself. So that's the point. You have to take that into respect. You have to respect that possibility when you're looking at any of the YouTubers, when you're looking at any of the headlines, when you're looking at any of the nonsense out here. You just got to listen to the facts, the reality of doing your own research, understanding this conversation. I think this is a really abstract conversation to be part of, and I think that's why it's so hard, and that's why it's important for us to keep showing up and going through the headlines, fighting through the FUD and staying ahead of the FOMO. It's important because I think people want to be part of this conversation, and it's important for them to understand how to be part of it. Understanding the conversation, understanding the vocabulary, understanding what's taking place here. Now, I think that in reality, the more partners we bring into X Current, the better it is for X Rapid. And for a long time, people were thinking like, no, let's keep them really separate. But with the convergence software, it puts everything together. I think it's important for us to see like, partners for X Current, partners for RippleNet is going to look good for XRP moving forward. That's just part of where it is, part of what it is. You know what? Do you guys ever look at the etymology? You guys ever look at the etymology of words? I don't think I spelled that right. That's not what I'm looking at. That's not the right word. That's not the right word. Okay, etymology. Etymology, not entomology. Etymology. This one. That one. The history of a word. The history of a word. You guys ever look at the etymology of a word? It's one of my favorite things to do. I like to look up the history of words. It's fun. If you ever look at a word and you're like, wow, I don't know what custodial means. Go look up custody. Or just the root of a word. So the etymology of a word, the origin of the word. This is kind of funny to look at, and this is kind of interesting to think about. Thinking about the root of the word friend. The root of the word friend is companion, and comp. The root of that word companion is comp, or to trace it back, I think, to the root of the idea, it is someone you break bread with. So the friend, the root of the word friend, the root of the idea of a friend is someone you break bread with, or someone that you share a meal with. Now, this is interesting to think about. You don't necessarily have to, agree with someone to share a meal with them, right? You don't necessarily have to. We don't have to have the same opinion to share a meal, right? So friendships are made by sharing a meal, by being open to having a conversation and sharing resources with another person. That's the root of the word friend. Right? It's not someone that you disagree with, but it's someone that you're at least going to be respectful enough to have a conversation. I feel like there might be a degree of failure in that part right now inside crypto. Like the failure to have a conversation, the failure to be respectful enough to listen. And I think that's something that's happening right now. I think that's funny to look at. I like looking at the root of words, etymology, the root of the word, of friend, companion, someone you can share a meal with, someone you can have a conversation with. What does that mean? What does that mean? Now, thinking about the entire market, I think I saw a random comment. I saw a random comment from someone I don't know at all. I've never seen this person before in my life, and I've never looked at their comments before in my life, but they made a comment that said, XRP will only stay this price for another week. I'm looking at my calendar right now, and even though I have no idea who that person is, and I've never seen them before in my life, I think we should take their word as law, as good law, okay? It's going to happen. They said we only have till Monday. We only have till Monday till XRP price takes off, so the 3rd. So some random person, I have no idea who, I've never talked to them before in my life, said XRP will start gradually climbing forever on Monday. Now, I don't know if this is real or not. I can't tell you. I can't tell you that. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a fiduciary. I'm not making financial advice. There's a lot of really good information coming out. If you look at Coil, if you look at Coil, have you guys heard of Coil? I'm thinking there's something coming out about Coil. And then if you look at Codius, have you guys heard of Codius? I'm thinking something might come out with Coil and Codius and ILP and Hyperledger. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure exactly how it'll work out. But something about something XRP going somewhere or something. I don't know. There's a lot of really good news out here in the market. There's a lot of potential excitement kind of bubbling up, I think. I was watching the depth charts for XRP a moment ago, and we were pretty much staying above the middle Bollinger Band. Inside the minute candlesticks, we're pretty strong. We're seeing a lot of resistance at 32, 33 cents. Now, will this happen? Do we have 4 more days of XRP under 35 cents? I have no idea. It's hard to say. I know we keep all thinking we keep kind of personally wanting, I think, that next dip, because we're probably all like, oh, I have a little more money now. I'll get another dip, and it will be amazing. But I'm just saying, possibly no one knows. No one knows. It's hard to say. It could take a day, it could take a week, it could take a year. Oh, look. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, American Recording, for the comment. It means a lot. You were right. The best thing to understand is how long it took for the internet to take off. Web-based companies like Amazon took years to live and die. Starring a few cents change, it's not the way it's going to be. Exactly. Thank you so much. You're very correct. I talked about that a few times in the past, thinking about how long did Amazon stock sit at like nothing. In the 90s or whatever, late 90s, some random time I'm making up for this point, Amazon stock sat at a very undervalued price for a long time.
So how do we make the move to Coil as community?
Whoa. Thank you, Clara B, for the support. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Amazon sat at an undervalued price forever in the 90s. No one thought that was going to take off, and look at it now. American Recording Inc. is right. We need to understand it's a long-term play. So feel blessed. Thinking back to our boy Shay at the beginning, feeling blessed just to be benefiting yourself, to improving, to comparing yourself to yourself. I know social media gets people all up in the, I have this many coins, I have this many likes, I have this many followers, I have this many. Nobody cares. Let's focus on you. You focus on you. Doing better than you did yesterday, drinking some more water, getting some more exercise, eating some better food, and stacking some more XR freaking P. That's right. Now, thank you so much for this next comment and for the donation, Clara B. How do we make the move to Coil as a community? That's a great question. Coil, since it just launched, I think is still, you can obviously go sign up, but I think it's still on a wait list for the actual web monetization for the site. So I'm going to do a video on how to build out a website and use their web monetization, but I'm not going to be able to do that video until they finalize that and send out that information. I'm on the wait list. I think other people are on the wait list. You guys, as content enthusiasts, can go and already sign up on Coil. And I'm pretty sure you can already go and start exploring Coil YouTube and Twitch streams, but I don't know if they have any websites up other than the two they have on their homepage. They have two websites on their homepage that already have the web monetization set up. So, good question. I think, yes, we should definitely, as a community, support Coil because it's very awesome. It's integral to this long-term internet of value. And I'm going to do a video talking about Coil more, thinking about, someone asked, like, wait, why do I want to give them information to all my data, etc., etc. So we'll look at that more. We'll look at that more in another video. But yes, do we make a move to Coil? Yes, we should. Pretty much that comes down to each individual paying the subscription to be on Coil, and then when you browse the internet, it pays the Coil content creators in streaming payments. So that's pretty cool. It's big stuff. It's big stuff that's going to happen. Now, yeah, it's life-changing. Thank you again, American Recording Inc. It means a lot for your continual support in this conversation. It does look more and more like, because of the short-term interim where we just don't know what's going to happen with these regulators, because we don't know what's happening with the ecosystem, because we don't know what's happening with who's building on what, where, and when, it looks like it's definitely a long position for a lot of these coins. Thinking about XRP life-changing in 2 or 3 years. XRP life-changing in 2 or 3 years, not at the end of the year. People still messaging me, asking me about end-of-year price predictions. I've said this before in text. I wrote it out in text. If you guys are thinking about asking me about end-of-year price predictions, that is the equivalent of me trying to tell you the weather in 4 months. I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, okay, wait. Okay, Coil is not a crypto. Coil is not a crypto. I saw a couple comments here. Let me just clear this up. Yes, Coil is a new, exciting project in the crypto space. It is not a cryptocurrency. Coil is a startup focused on changing web monetization, changing and trying out a new form of web monetization. That's basically what Coil is. It's basically a subscription service for content enthusiasts to pay, and then content creators that you like usually would be supported by your payment. Like I would sign up to have my YouTube or my website on their service. You would pay a subscription service to support Coil. I would take all the ads off of my site. I would take all the ads off of my stream, and then you would pay me in streaming payments through whatever I chose. Now, Coil set up right now, the XRP tip bot just got integrated with ILP and with Coil. So people are saying Coil works only with XRP, but it doesn't. It doesn't, okay? Coil works with the ILP. The ILP works with anything that they choose to put in the ILP. So it's not a coin. It's a new startup. Yeah, there's no ads on the page, and it streams payments to the content creators. Yeah, there you go. You guys figured it out. You guys got it. You guys got it. So yeah, Coil is pretty exciting. Thinking about XRP, thinking about Coil, thinking about Codius, thinking about convergence with XRapid. I think it's only inevitable. I said this yesterday. I think that we're really looking at the inevitability that XRP is going to be the #1 crypto moving forward. I know sometimes I kind of like dance around and I talk about other coins and I say I like XRP a lot and we talk about other coins. It's because I'm trying to just review and relay the headlines for today so we have fair coverage for anyone and everyone, but also to inform you guys the reality that XRP is really good. XRP is really good. I looked at some prices and I looked at some numbers yesterday. If XRP hit the market capitalization of its all-time high, it would be the #1 crypto right now. If Bitcoin stayed right where it was, if Bitcoin had no additional support, no movement, no price movement, and if XRP had the market capitalization of its all-time high, XRP would be #1 in crypto right now. It's pretty dang cool. It's pretty dang cool. It's happening. It is happening for sure. It's happening for sure. So, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Tell me, doesn't that seem like it makes more sense? Inevitability. Like, I made a couple videos talking about really high price predictions for XRP, but in reality, no one knows. I know some people are starting to get a little bit weird about the prices and like what price could be what, who knows this, who knows that. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Let's not worry about the price. Let's just think about the reality of the tech, the beauty of the tech, the refinement of this potential and utility. What does it mean moving forward? What does it mean moving forward from here? Okay, so look at the market today. The volume for most of the coins is pretty standard from what we've been seeing. XRP, again, right below Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum right below Tether. Nothing crazy happening as far as any of the volume spikes. Dash is still up there for a minute. Not that crazy. Changes inside 24 hours. Dogecoin's up 20%. Wow. That's kind of interesting. Nano, the biggest loss. So those people that have been showing up screaming about Nano, killing it. There's your 12% down correction that was inevitable. Again, looking at inevitability, the entire crypto market's at 222 billion. BTC dominance is up 0.5% since yesterday. So you can see this kind of cycle, this cycle that happens. BTC dominance falls, market cap runs, market cap drops, BTC dominance increases. It's a back and forth. We can see again today, and market cap at Bitcoin at 118 billion. I just looked at XRP's all-time high. XRP all-time high would pass it right now. XRP all-time high.
Something clever needs a blue wrench.
Well, you know how it goes. Either another mod has to vote you in, or I have to just personally pick your random comment to mod you. You, sir, something clever, have just been modded. You have a mod. You are now a mod. Yeah, micropayments. No one even knows what's going on with micropayments yet.
Does anyone have invite code for Coil? I'm game if you share to my Twitter ~love you kung fu your work is worthy biceps medium skin tone.
Biceps. Ooh, medium skin tone. All right. Very cool. Double flexes. Double flexing. Okay, so thank you so much. First, thank you so much, Crypto Bird Dog. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you for the support. And does anyone have an invite code? They have not given me a code yet. I don't know if anybody else has one. If anybody has an invite code for Coil, hit up Crypto Bird Dog on Twitter. Send it to her. Give her your code. If they send me a code, I haven't found it yet, or I haven't seen that email. So yeah, good thinking. Good looking out. Somebody get a code to that young woman. Stat. We need code stat. Yeah, definitely. We all need patience. We all need patience. I agree. Clara B, thank you for asking this question. I have one BCC. Should I sell for XRP or hold? Well, that's a great question. Are you calling Bitcoin BTC Bitcoin Core? I'm just trying to make sure I know that you're talking about Bitcoin Core. Are you talking about Bitcoin Core? I just want to know. If you're talking about Bitcoin Core, that's a really complex question. Basically, you're asking me whether right now I'm thinking I'm long on Bitcoin or long on XRP right now. As of right now, honestly, complete honesty. Oh, Bitcoin Cash. Wow, that's even harder. That's even harder. That's even harder. I don't know. I really don't know. Bitcoin Cash obviously is going to be below XRP for me as far as like a ranking tier system, but it's a great question. It's a great question. Sometimes I think about the Bitcoin Core or BTC and how far it can go, how long it'll maintain market dominance. I think honestly, XRP is going to have market dominance before too long, but Bitcoin Cash does have a pretty interesting dichotomy, I guess, or ecosystem or ethos. So I don't know. I think that's just a tough question, honestly. I don't know. Hello. Something clever. Did I just make you a mod so you can spam my thing with links? Is that what just happened? I'm going to unmod you, bro. I'm going to unmod you. How do you have a sign-up link and I don't? How do you have a sign-up link and I don't? What happened to that? What happened there? XRP. Yeah, obviously I think most people are going to say XRP. I think most people are going to say XRP. The only thing only reason I would hesitate to just clearly saying XRP is if you already have a huge chunk of XRP and you have 0 Bitcoin Cash, maybe hold on 1 Bitcoin Cash. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question, yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, DZAM? How are you? We did talk about Nasdaq, yeah. We did talk about Nasdaq. We did think about that, the backed and ICE, etc., etc. $7 XRP will be dominance. Yeah. Honestly, if XRP hit its all-time high right now, it would be dominant. If Bitcoin stayed at the exact same price and XRP hit $4, XRP would be the dominant crypto. Okay, fine. You're right. All right, something clever. I'll let you drop your link, bro.
Just a little appreciation for my nerd dizzle. Your time is valued here.
Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you. It means a lot. I appreciate the support, XRP Warrior. Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation. Nerd dizzle. It's funny that I've been a nerd my whole life. It took me probably my whole life to finally embrace my nerd side. Embrace my nerdy side. It's okay. Nerds gotta stick together. It was never cool to be a nerd. It's never been cool to be a nerd. Ever. But I was. I've always been. Bill Gould. I don't even know what Coil is. Bill Gould. Coil is a startup that's going to revolutionize the way we pay for information and content on the web. Basically integrating a Coil subscription platform into your website or streaming service. It takes off the ads. You pay a subscription to Coil. Coil streams micropayments, streaming payments to your content creators that you appreciate. There it is. Done. That's it. Done in 1 second. In 1 second. So, thinking about a lot of this stuff happening, the BlackRock, BlackRock trying to maintain this position of the largest money manager in the world, I would say they're probably buying a lot of coins right now. A whole lot of coins. We did just have, who was it? Somebody, Dazam, asked about the Nasdaq update for today. Nasdaq looking at, did I close that one? Nasdaq ready to list and trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos by 2019. I'm still thinking that I personally am waiting for them to announce something more along the lines of XRP the base, XRP the standard, XRP base currency for ICE, for NYSE, et cetera, et cetera. I would love that. That would be the headline of the year. That would be the thing that I think would just be like, the bee's knees and the ocean's bottom. I know we had that random commenter call out for Monday. Monday, September 3rd is our random commenter call out. We also have people really getting excited about Swell. I think Swell specifically is going to be a good time for XRP. And thinking about headlines like this, kind of just dotting the horizon of possibility. Nasdaq ready to list and trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course they are. Thinking about the Yahoo Finance too. Thinking about Yahoo Finance integration with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. There's a few coins that are not named in these bunches that you can tell SBI's already added some additional coins other than those top three or those majority three, those big three. What does that mean? I think looking at like the ones that SBI is holding, the ones that SBI's long on, those are pretty strong coins to look at and think about. Look at and think about. So, what are we expecting to happen? There's also in the news, VMware claims greater scalability with an open source blockchain project. They dubbed the project Concord, a cloud computing and virtualization firm that's developed an open source blockchain infrastructure designed to be both scalable and energy efficient, solve scaling issues by modifying the Byzantine fault tolerance consensus algorithm commonly found in blockchain networks. That's kind of exciting to look at. There was another cloud-focused blockchain that I was pretty bullish on for a minute, Sonam. I was interested in and paying attention to as well, and I haven't seen very much from them. But looking at a lot of people kind of moving this direction, there's probably going to be a big market in this space moving forward. I wouldn't be surprised. This is also in the news. Ethereum's next upgrade could be the 29 billion blockchain biggest test yet. So thinking about a hard fork apparently coming up, hard forks are never easy. By definition, such a system-wide upgrade requires every software user to upgrade to new rules near simultaneously, meaning there's coordination difficulties that need to be overcome to ensure the code continues to operate as designed. In upcoming October upgrade named Constantinople, Ethereum is faced with perhaps a unique challenge: how to find a balance between a web of diverse stakeholders, each battling for different outcomes. So this is pretty interesting to look at. XRP right now really kind of waiting on the sidelines, I think, for some of these enterprises and some of these SMEs to realize, like, wow, Ethereum's not my favorite now. Ethereum's not going to do what we thought it would. So a lot of people building out small to medium-sized enterprise solutions on Ethereum. What does that mean with this upgrade coming?
I think the same XRP will go up quick in first week on September.
Woo! Farshad, thank you so much for contributing. I agree. There's so many good things rolling in right now. And I talk about the crypto news space is such an incestuous pool of misinformation. You can see headlines, real headlines, bounce around a lot. They just bounce around. They're just bouncing off the walls. So I think definitely there's a lot of things like Coil, and Codius, and ILP, and ILP, and Codius, and ILP, and XRP, and XCurrent, and XRapid, and Convergence, and Hyperlight. There's a lot of things, a lot of good information that's waiting to be bounced around in this echo chamber. And I think that a lot of this good information, as of now, for a long time, has been preventing us from dropping further. This is our good information. It's our level of resistance, basically, to a further drop. Now, things like this could be a further catalyst to see Ethereum price slip and XRP price run. Not really sure, obviously. This is a big move for them. Looking at what they're going to do with this complex movement, it's hard to say. DZAM, what are you talking about? Live test on Doge. Doge Ethereum is real. Tell me more about that. What are you talking about? Are they testing this change on Doge? So, making the matter more complex, there's a hard deadline for the upgrade currently set for October. predicted sometime in early 2019, a piece of code known as the difficulty bomb is scheduled to enact, thereby making Ethereum's block steadily less time efficient to mine. Now, no actions taken, the difficulty bomb will push Ethereum into what's known as the Ice Age, a period wherein the difficulty is so high that transactions can no longer be processed. Wow. So did you guys hear about that? If they don't get this done in time, there's an impending difficulty bomb that could push Ethereum into an Ice Age in October. So they're working against the clock to try to finish this and push it into production. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Crazy. So thinking about developers moving to test on Codius, thinking about developers moving to build and launch on Codius and XRP other than building and launching on Ethereum. That's a big catalyst. That'd be a big movement. That'd be a big movement. It'd be big. Did I say big yet? Did I say big? 8 blockchain projects enlist early to test the secret Enigma contracts. Wow.
Thanks as always for the great news and providing us with great information. We love you, KFN. Keep speaking the truth, brother. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew. Something clever. Thank you so much. Bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I really appreciate your words of encouragement. They mean a lot. I can tell from the discussions I've had with you that you're very cool. You're a very cool bro. Thanks, something clever. Bro fists. Boom. Pew, pew. Thanks as always for the great news and providing us with great information. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, what is this 8 blockchain projects that enlist early to test secret Enigma contracts? Can you keep a secret? Can you keep a secret? For many blockchain projects, those underlying architecture is a public ledger of transactions that can be challenging. That can be a challenging ask. But Enigma, a project incubated at MIT Media Lab, raised $45 million in an ICO, is hoping to make that possible by developing privacy-enabled smart contracts it calls secret contracts. Secret contracts. I thought that was just interesting to look at. Thinking about MIT developing a protocol for secret contracts, MIT launched an ICO. MIT launched an ICO. So definitely smart people are in this space. Smart people are moving to be part of this ecosystem. They want to be knowledgeable in, woo! Thank you so much, XRP Rocket. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if the text-to-speak is trying to figure out how to say all these emojis or if it's just not going to say anything at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stoplight, race sign, microscope, telescope, rocket ship, moon. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you. XRP Rocket, thank you. I appreciate the support. I think that my speech to text was considering saying all those emojis. I think it was thinking about it. So we live in a world of oversharing. I can see something like this moving along to be supported pretty well. Thinking about Facebook with their data breaches and Facebook with their data shares. Thinking about people probably wanting to protect their data. I can see how these secret contract protocols could be popular. What does that mean for coins like Zcash that have been told that they will probably not be allowed to use private transactions inside of their ecosystems, like inside of the digital marketplace provided by, who is it that the Winklevoss twins runs? What exchange? The Winklevoss twin exchange. Whatever one they run. The one that's launching Zcash. Next in the headlines, Standard Chartered partner on blockchain pilot to fully digitize bank guarantees. This is something that we talked about months ago. Oh, Gemini. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gemini. So yeah, you can see some exchanges like Gemini that are basically not allowing private transactions of Zcash to leave the platform. What does that mean for secret protocols that are being developed? It's hard to say. I know that Zcash, you can turn it on and off, so that's a little bit different, I think. Now, thinking about this Standard Charter fully digitized bank guarantees, These are ideas that we pushed around months ago with the entire analog system being moved to digital. We have analog moving to digital, analog moving to digital. So what does that mean? A financial service trade finance platform, TradeIX, the pilot began operating in March and aims to be complete by the end of 2018. Their pilot began operating in March and it aims to be complete by the end of 2018. If successful, the project will digitize, trade, and leverage real-time data to deliver efficiency gains and transform the way finance is conducted. The news marks a further implementation of R3 Corda's platform. So we have covered this in the past. R3 Corda's platform is not a blockchain. It's not a blockchain at all. It's a private database that R3 Corda has called a blockchain in the past. Coders have looked at their blockchain and said, it's not a blockchain. You guys can't call it a blockchain. So we knew this was going to happen. We knew that there would be some private databases that were used to create digital tokens, etc., etc. What are we thinking about with this R3 Corda using the Bank of Thailand announcement last week? Where are we headed with this? Woo!
To the moon in due time.
To the moon in due time. Very well said. Very well said. Cheers. You're a man of concise brevity. I appreciate it. You're a man who understands the moment, the paradigm that we're in. To the moon in due time. To the moon when it happens. To the moon when it's ready. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. It means a lot. I appreciate your support. You, sir, are correct. To the moon in due time. In due time. So looking at a lot of, we can reference thinking back to the Andreas Antonopoulos speech that we looked at, where he's calling out projects like R3 and, well, he's literally calling out any internal database or any private blockchain is not going to be able to keep up or compete with these true cryptocurrencies that are out in the wild fighting off the onslaught of security risks and vulnerabilities and failures. So they do not have the ability to compete with the security of some of these standalone blockchains. What does that mean for them right now? It means nothing, because they're going to build this platform out anyway, because that's what they want to do. What does it mean for them in the long run? It probably means that it'll only take a few of those. It'll only take a few of those to be hacked or to be to fail for people to look at, well, maybe we don't want to use R3 Corda. Maybe we want to use XRP. Maybe we want to use the ILP. Things like that. Things like that. And we can see smart people like Andreas Antonopoulos making references to that kind of discussion, the idea that they won't be able to compete with these intranet, internal, private blockchains. So that alone seems fine to leave it at that. Now, the EU is going to discuss further crypto regulation amid concerns of lack of transparency. This came out yesterday, thinking about the European Union, thinking of informing or challenging proposed ideas around digital assets and the possibility of tightening tightening regulations. According to a draft note seen by Bloomberg, participants will discuss a general lack of transparency and the potential for crypto to be used for tax evasion, terrorist financing, and money laundering in a September 7th meeting in Vienna, Austria. Now, the European Security and Market Authority has previously warned customers about ICOs, citing a lack of investor understanding and a problem with unregulated financial activities. The ESMA also noted that unregulated exchanges are unprotected due to their existence outside of a global financial regulation, which means that customers' losses from an event like a cyber attack would not be covered by EU law. Now, these small things, these little itty-bitty things like the ESMA previously warning customers about ICOs and the unregulated financial activities. These small things like the lack of global financial regulation that means customers could lose money from a cyber attack. These small things add up. These small things add up. They add up to the point of weighing in on the side of probability where people won't invest until those risks are no longer there. Until those risks are no longer there. That's pretty obvious. That's pretty obvious. Despite previous warnings from the EU financial watchdogs, a document obtained by Bloomberg says that ICOs have established an effective and efficient way to raise capital. So you can see a paradox emerging. You can see people saying this is a fraudulent space, it's dangerous, it's a lot of high risk, nothing good's going to come out of it. And then you have MIT launching an ICO. And then you have EU saying, well, actually ICOs do have potential to be beneficial if it's a strong team, if they raise the capital and put it into a good place. So things like that. The conversation continually changing around what this space is, what this space means, what does it mean for us waiting for regulation. And I think that there's still a big conversation about people thinking, well, one, it's such a big topic. Such a big topic. The whole regulation, people waiting, people thinking they're going to get this clarity eventually, and what that means for them to move into the space safely. It's a very interesting place. Very interesting place looking at this. I don't know when this. I mean, when it happens, it's going to be a big snowball. It's going to be a huge snowball when it happens. Whoa, bricks! Woo! Pew pew! Bricks! Do that, Tai Chi, bro. Do it. Do it right. Tai Chi Chuan, my favorite. I just did my Yang 24 form 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I did my Yang 24 form. Felt so good. Felt so good to step through and part that horse's mane. Wow. Okay, EU to discuss further crypto regulation. So what do you guys think about this? What's happening? Is Monday going to be a poppin' day, or is it going to be a holiday? Is it going to be a holiday? Cardano and Zcash to be launched with USD on Bittrex. That's pretty big news. On August 29th, Bittrex, one of the leading cryptocurrency trading platforms based out of Seattle, announced the support for a new trading pair on its exchange. Cardano and Zcash will be available to trade with USD on the platform on the 5th of September. That's pretty big. Bitty big. We're rolling out more USD pairs on September 5th. We're launching US dollar markets for Cardano, Zcash, and Bittrex accounts created before August are already enabled for USD trading. There you go. Good news. The good news. So they have to fulfill the eligibility criteria and should be part of the Washington State, Montana, or New York to participate in the USD markets. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Cardano being added to Bittrex with the USD trading pair on September 5th. So Wednesday, September 5th, about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. Do you want to learn Tai Chi? Is that what you're talking about? I was thinking about putting up a 24 form how-to. It's the most standardized version of Tai Chi in the world, is the 24 form simplified Tai Chi Chuan. I was thinking of putting up that tutorial. I would probably put it up with a couple, probably 4 or 5 different videos, and it would be like a tutorial how to step through it. It probably would have ads in it, and then I would put the non-ad version on my training channel. Tai Chi Chuan is my favorite. Tai Chi Chuan is one of my favorites. Moving and breathing, so good. Understanding the structures of the body. Qi Gong, really. One of my favorite masters of Kung Fu, he says this, and it's a pretty good progression. It's really good progression. If you want to be good at Kung Fu, practice Qi Gong. And it kind of is like, if you want to be good at Tai Chi and Kung Fu kind of be the same in that moment. If you want to be good at Tai Chi or Kung Fu, practice your Qi Gong. If you want to be good at Qi Gong, practice your meditation. And so Qigong is one of my favorites of all time. Super, super favorite. I have definitely found a lot of power and strength and transformative qualities inside Qigong, inside of meditation and movement. So we'll do some videos about that. We'll put that up there for you guys. This came out today. Jed McCaleb, XRP liquidation open doors, massive institutional investment in RippleNet and XRP. I talked about it for 2 seconds earlier when we looked at it, but thinking about this, kind of going further into these huge transactions that people are talking about, I don't know if this is the exact transaction, but thinking about these timestamps on these huge, large-scale moves that involved, one of them had a $740 million transaction with 2 billion XRP moved, and another was a 4.6 billion XRP worth about $1.6 billion moved as well. What's really crazy is when I went and looked at this, I went and looked at how much would it cost to move this much XRP in a traditional means, in a standard remittance services. It was crazy. They wanted 14 cents for every dollar. They wanted 14 cents for every dollar moved. That is a lot of money. That means that every $1 million that you send, every $1 million would cost you $140,000. That's insanity. I don't think anybody's actually doing that. I don't think anybody's actually using these services to send millions of dollars. I think who's actually using these services are the poor people around the world that have no other option. And that's what's really sad. That's what really sucks. You know, like these remittance services that are being provided right now that take 14 cents on every dollar, that's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Imagine, you know, obviously people who have millions of dollars probably aren't doing this. People who have hundreds of dollars that probably can't even, that shouldn't be forced to spend 14 cents on every dollar to send money to their family back home, they're the ones being taken advantage of by these old legacy systems. So how much did it cost to send billions of dollars in XRP? Not even a penny. Not even a penny. I don't understand how that doesn't just scream craziness. How does that not scream like this is the, you know, this is the Model T before anybody even knew what a car was? You know, like, how does this not scream this is a rocket ship before people even knew what an airplane was? I don't get it. It obviously does. It obviously does. It's very, very powerful technology. The way it's used, the way it's built, the way it's powered, super, super crazy, super, super crazy good. Super, super crazy good. So thinking about the poor people around the world that are being taken advantage of because of these systems, thinking about the payment options for some of these emerging blockchains, emerging ledgers, very exciting. What does this mean for XRP? What's unique about this transaction? So we're talking specifically about this transaction now. Is what's unique about this transaction from Jed is that these 4.6 billion XRP, representing about 4% of the total coins in circulation, are flowing into a multi-sig account. This is fueling speculation that Jed might have been bought out, but the caveat here is that there is already an agreement between Jed and Ripple. In this agreement, there's a clause that limits the amount of XRP Jed can dispose of in a 7-year period. As dictated by the agreement, Jed, as one of the founders, can only sell as much as 2 billion of XRP after the 7th year. Now, what does that really mean? What are we thinking about? What kind of time frame did they put on these? What is up with that 7-year time frame? If you ever had an idea of where XRP would go and what price it would get to, I would think it might hit that price probably around that 7-year mark. Probably right around the mark that people are saying, that the company itself, Ripple Labs, is saying, like, yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and sell them at 7 years. Like, what's the price look like then? That's what I want to know. So thinking about that, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I like that. I like that number. That looks good to me. That looks good to me. Looks good to me. Change is hard. I agree. Change is hard. Hey, Chellfire. I know that you and Corey Ziegelman, our besties, he said to give his XRP to you. What's your Twitter? What's your Twitter? I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you right now. I'm gonna send you some tweeters. I'm gonna send you some XRP. 7 years. I like it. Pew pew. XRP Moon. That's right. 7 years. 1556 sounds good. All right. So I'm gonna say, hey yo, you won the community first to our live stream, Corey. Corey, do you have a Twitter? Should I tag you in this? Since Corey was first yesterday, he gets to win this giveaway. Who was first today? Who was first today? One of you guys was. One of you guys was. Who was first today? Oh, it was Something Clever. Something Clever, you were first today. You can pick someone to give XRP to as well. So, Corey chose Shellfire to give XRP to. So Corey chose Shellfire to give these to, and is that you, Shellfire? Woo! I'm gonna say, hey yo, you won the community first to our live stream, Corey, and you decided to give your XRP to. Boom! There you go. Something Clever, you were first today. Hey, yo. You made it to the stream first today. Cheers. +1. XRP Tipbot at Something Clever. I thought I followed you on Twitter. Something Clever, what's your Twitter? Something Clever, what's your Twitter? Okay, all right. Well, while Something Clever is waiting to tell me his Twitter, I want to take up about as much time as I can now. I want to just pretty much go as long as possible today. It's a bonus round. Crypto bonus round. Psh, 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 psh. All right, guys. Bonus round. What's happening out there in the world today? Can I keep your attention for another 30 minutes? For another 30 minutes. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do some meme stuff. You guys seen any of the recent memes on Twitter? I made some memes. I put them up there. Also, I've been tweeting out all the memes that people have been adding. I've been, what have I been adding? Oh yeah, let's look at this. This looks like it makes sense. This makes sense. Look at these beautiful lines. Look at these beautiful trend lines. What's this beautiful trend line right here? It looks like we had a really strong market. This is the entire market set to candlesticks for the day. Okay, so this is every day is a candlestick. So we have a pretty good, there's like a 2-week stretch here of just straight plummeting down to the bottom of this Bollinger Band. And then, boom, we had a little run up, and we're actually above the middle of the Bollinger Band still here. We're in what's considered still a bull market. That's right. We're above this middle Bollinger Band. But what's happening? Where are we going? I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Let's see. There was a really good tweet that we had to find to share with you guys. Oh, here it is. Diane made this. Diane, I knew you were going to be here and I'd get to share this with the community. Guys, everyone go retweet this. I'll retweet it right now and put it on the top of my page and say, LMAO. I'm going to retweet it. Diane did such a good job making this meme. So good. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Diane doesn't have a Twitter, so I couldn't tip her. I pretty much said, this could be you next week. I said, plus XRP tip bot, you next week. Don't miss out. Win XRP. And I dropped Diane's meme. This is someone waiting for Bitcoin to make them a millionaire. Classic move right here. I like this. Should have bought XRP. Very cool. Very nice. Smart. That's smart. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Now, we already looked at these. I redid mine, and I put it up again with a new price. But someone pointed out to me yesterday wait, hold on. Okay, here it is. Someone pointed this out yesterday. My first one that I made, my first XRP meme that I made, people speculating about XRP price like, and then I put all these prices up here. Now, this is the real price prediction. Because someone pointed this out to me and it makes sense. I'm glad they figured it out. Someone finally figured it out. This is the OG price prediction because it's the real price is when you add all those prices together. That's right. All those prices together. That's how you make it. That's right. XRP real price. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Good point. Good question. Good thinking. Good thinking. And oh, here it is. I don't know how they did this. I don't know how this happened. I found this yesterday and I was like, what? How is this possible? How did Bitcoin Cash Tipbot how'd they already tip $100,000 in tips? I saw this yesterday. I thought this was kind of crazy. That's pretty big. Their tipper bot distributed over $100,000 in Bitcoin Cash across Reddit forums. That's pretty big. I'm kind of impressed. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed. Our tip bot, I don't know how much it's tipped out, but I don't think it's 100,000. I don't think XRP Tipbot has tipped out 100,000 yet. Tipped out amount 58,000 XRP. 58,000 XRP. So it's pretty close. I mean, it's up there. It's not $100,000 worth, but it's up there, right? What is that? It's about $20,000, right? It's about $20,000 tipped. That's not too bad. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. So the XRP community sent about $20,000 around in XRP. Not bad. Not bad at all. Do you ever wonder like how much money you possibly spent whenever it goes up? Like let's say XRP goes up to whatever crazy high price you imagine it went to, and then you're like, oh man, I used to send I used to send Kung Fu 5 XRP, and now that's like $500. Oh my goodness. It's okay. It's okay. That's part of the adoption vehicle. That's part of the adoption vehicle, okay? It's part of what happens. I think that's part of the people that are like, they spent, hundreds of thousands of dollars on pizza. We can say like, oh man, I look back and I wish I wouldn't have bought that pizza. But what if? What if? You never know. The butterfly effect is so powerful. It's so real. I think possibly you can at least entertain the idea that what if that guy didn't buy that pizza? What if that pizza delivery driver didn't take that order? What if he didn't think about Bitcoin? What if he didn't Google Bitcoin later? What if he didn't tell his friends about Bitcoin? What if his friends didn't do any research? What if his friends didn't buy any? What if his friends didn't, etc., etc., etc.? This huge ripple effect. Yep, that's right. You heard it. The ripple effect. I know. It's hard. It's hard to say, like, well, I've personally tipped out over like 230 XRP from all my meme contests. I've personally tipped out over like 230 XRP or something like that from all my meme contests. Now, at the end of the day, in 10 years, am I going to look back and say like, wow, that 200 XRP could be an additional, $20,000, $200,000, etc., etc. Or am I going to say like, wow, I'm so proud and appreciative that as a community, as a team, we all made it through this this moment, the darkness right before the dawn. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I think that only time will tell like how much XRP will go up in price, but I think it's important to recognize and entertain the idea that these small contributions, these small payments, these small tip bots, these small interactions, these small conversations with your friends, with your neighbors, with your family, with your coworkers, these small things, these are what changes the world. That's what changes the world. That's what increases adoption. That's what increases potential of change. That's what really makes it so that at the end of the day, someone can say, you know what, Kung Fu Nerd's talking about XRP. I don't really know what that is, but I'm going to go Google it. I'm going to go look at that and see what happens. I think that's real. I think that's important to think about. So cheers to all of you. Cheers and congrats to every single one of you that's done your part, your contribution, paying it forward, and sending out that XRP into the world. It's great. It's great. Wow. Well, we made it 2 hours. We made it about 2 hours. Should we send some XRP to people on Twitter? Let's keep it going. Longest stream ever. I'm just feeling really, really excited today about life. Yeah. American Records Inc. says, hodl and send USD. I agree. American Records Inc. is right. Every time you can, definitely hodl. I started, the other day I was thinking like, man, maybe I should like give away less XRP. I was like, I gave out a lot of XRP. I was like, maybe I should send less. I know. To be fair, a lot of people are very generous to me, so I like to be generous with you guys, to be fair. But in reality, who can we send some XRP to right now? Tell me someone. Throw me some names, peeps. Throw me some names. Let's get this XRP rolling into the right direction. Give me a name. Give me a person. Just tell me a person. I'll send him XRP. Something clever? I tried to send him some, and I don't know his Twitter. I can't send any to Alex because he blocked me. That's the dumbest way to look at things, though, because it's only... Kikos Wave! What's up, Kikos? I'm going to read your comment. Kikos Wave says, that's the dumbest way to look at things, though, because it's only worth what it's worth at the time, and that mindset XRP won't go anywhere because no one would use it, and that's what makes it valuable, the use case. Thank you. Thank you. You are right. That means so much to hear your intelligent response. Kiko's right. What is the point? What is a digital currency if we don't use it? What is a digital currency if we don't use it? That's a great question. If you don't use it, it's not anything. It's not anything. And I say that often. I say that a lot. And I think that there's definitely a paradox there. There's no absolutes. I say that a lot too. But I do think that potentially you have to use it for it to be integrated in the system. You have to spend it for it to be out there. But because of where we are on this like brink of a tipping point, I think people are thinking we're going to cross this tipping point. It's going to go up enough in price that I'm going to be a little bit more appreciative that I didn't spend more XRP earlier. I see that balance. I respect that paradox. I respect that balance. So I agree. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I already sent some to Alex Jones. I sent some to Alex Jones, and he didn't respond, and he didn't say anything. He might need that XRP, though, with the way his business is headed. He might need that. He might need that XRP. With where he's headed, he might need it, you know what I'm saying? He might need it. Well, this is trending. Thursday Thoughts is a trending hashtag. Well, who's on here? Who's on here? Hey, look, some real suggestions. Steve Munchkin. Is that a guy? Steve Munchin. Steve Mnuchin. Steve Mnuchin. This guy? Secretary of Treasury. You mean to send it to him? All right. Let's send it to the Secretary of the Treasury. Heyo, you won the XRP community giveaway. Cheers. At Stephen Mnuchin. Cheers at Stephen +1 at XRP Tipbot. Done, done, and done. Boom, 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 boom. All right, all right, all right, all right. And okay. Who else you got? The Stephen Colbert. Okay, Roland San Luis, Bryce Harper, Paul Rodriguez. Who's that? Paul Rodriguez. This one, Prod 84. Professional skater. Okay, let's send some to him. Heyo. You won the XRP community giveaway. Cheers. There we go. Prod 84. Done. Sometimes I wonder if that's enough. I wonder if that's enough information. Send it to PewDiePie. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I'll send it to PewDiePie. What was another one that I liked? Bryce Harper? Kyle said Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper. All right, sounds good. Hey, yo, cheers. You won the XRP community giveaway. +1 at XRP tip bot at bharps. All right, there you go. Boom. More XRP for the fam. Let's send some to PewDiePie. Let's send some to PewDiePie. I like that idea. You just tweeted me a tip, Kung Fu. Can you check and see if you received it? Sure. Let's go look and see if I received it. Let's do it. Nope. I don't think I received it yet. It might take a minute. It might take another minute. Let's send some to PewDiePie. PewDie. Where is he? There he is. Oh god, I just read the meme on his last tweet. Uber self-driving car detects woman but still hits her. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right, let's send to Pewdies. Send it to Pewdies. Heyo. You, sir, have inspired my channel more than you know. Cheers. Have some XRP. +1. XRP tip at PewDiePie. Pew pew. Pew pew. There we go. There we go. That's a good one too. You're right. Let's send it to Kutcher. Kutcher's already in XRP though. He might not know about the tip bot. That's a good idea. Let's just send it to him and be like, yo, I know you all about that XRP. Have you seen this sweet new XRP tip bot toy? Toy? I don't know if it's a toy. Sweet new XRP tip bot on Twitter. Here's one to get you going. +1 at XRP tip bot at a plus. So his VC fund, Sound Ventures, pretty big into XRP. So he already knows what it is. He might not know about the tip bot. So that'd be kind of cool to see if he does. If he does, spread the word. Yeah. Be a crypto miner, London. The point isn't about one. The point, I don't think any of these people are going to try to withdraw 30 cents. The point is just to get them in the conversation. The point is just to get them thinking about it. Yeah, Diane Palmer responded to you right after that. She said the point's to get them thinking about XRP, what is XRP, etc. Yeah, very cool. So, sending this to Musk. I mean, not to Musk, to Kutcher. Sending this to Kutcher. It's off. Farewell on the Kutcher train. Exactly. Jeff's right. I'm giving out pretty much like 20K a pop over here. It could be worth, who knows? It could be worth, who knows? I'm going to do a video later about the end of year price. Pretty much just going to like crush everyone's dreams. I'm going to crush everyone's expectations in one swooping video. But it'll be fun, and we'll have fun, and you'll feel good. It'll be good. You might feel empowered, inspired, etc., etc. So, what's going on with the rest of the community, with the rest of the market. Everyone's pretty much, I think, still up in the air, waiting for some announcements, waiting for some movement. We have, again, probably seen the biggest indicators for price, looking at momentum and hype around the coins. This is pretty much where we've been for a while. I wouldn't expect too many people necessarily to be sticking through this moment to moment. So it might not be the most exciting moment to be in crypto, but this is when people are made. This is when millionaires are made. This is when billionaires are made. This is when companies are made. This is when SMEs are given a one-up on the competition. So that's pretty big. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. It's big, guys. It's big stuff. So looking at the news, thinking about keeping you guys informed, looking at the headlines, staying ahead of the FOMO, chopping through the FUD. That's about all we're going to do today. We made it a little over 2 hours. Normally we do about 45 minutes to an hour, but today just felt like a really good day to keep going. I had a really good, positive support yesterday with that with American Recordings Inc. Man, you just made my day, made my week. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling so appreciative of every single one of you right now. I know we had a lot more people in the room maybe about 30 minutes ago. We were up to almost 200 or something. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to support the channel. Hit subscribe. Don't forget to be kind. Be kind. Everyone's fighting an uphill battle today and every day. So show some support to your neighbors, your family, your friends. Do something nice for yourself today. Remember to do something nice for yourself. You are worth it. And that's about all we're going to do. Thinking about the market today, we again see a lot of red in the market. I'm not sure if this is the bottom that we've been dancing around or if we have a further slip in store. People saying that we might see a run on Monday. People saying we might have an extended winter all the way till November. So what does that mean for you? What does that mean for everyone involved? It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody. So that's about all we're going to do today. That's a bunch of fun, a bunch of good times. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I really do appreciate all of you. It means a lot. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. You can always send them to me in my subreddit. You can always send them to me on Twitter as well, or tweet at me a question if you have one. That's it. Farewell. That's it. Farewell. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Thanks a bunch. It means a lot. Oh, you guys can't even see me. I was like literally looking at the camera talking to you guys, and I didn't realize you couldn't see me this whole time. I was like, blah, 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 looking at the camera, talking to you guys, and then no, I was like, oops, I just had, literally all you guys could see was this, the market. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. So thanks a bunch, everybody. Still excited to be here, doing the live streams. Tomorrow we'll be back, 10:45 live stream. As always, we have an edit dropped later if we can finish it. Other than that, I got to get back to work. I've got other jobs to do. I got other jobs to do just like you do. So have a great day. Be safe. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.